25. Here's when it all began. In July of 2020, when this beautiful baby boy was only 10 months old, he suffered a near-drowning experience at a short-term rental in the northeast area of the county. A near drowning. He toddled off into the pool. There was life-saving efforts to try to save this baby's life. When they got him to the hospital at the conclusion of all of their valiant efforts, the child had no brain activity, could not even blink his eyes, cannot move his extremities, and quite frankly, it was recommended to the parents that he be removed from any life-saving measures because the child would forever be in a coma with no brain activity. They didn't want to do that. So ultimately, these parents were sent home with their infant on a ventilator, a permanent ventilator, with a stomach tube, and health care, home health care 3 times a week. Now that went on for over 2 years. As of last October, the parents began to reject the home health care. Despite the health care company's best efforts, they would not be home, would not answer the door. So the last time home health care dealt with this child was in October of last year.
Right.
Understand, all of this was occurring at absolutely no cost to the parents. In fact, the mother was receiving benefits to stay home and take care of this baby.
Right.
So let's fast forward to Friday, May the 12th.
Okay, what happened?
There's a 911 call to the city of Bartow, to the Azalea Apartments where they live.
Grady, man.
Where the mother said, you know, the child's pulsometer is not working correctly.
Yeah, sure.
This is really not an emergency. You don't need red lights and sirens, but we'd like fire to come over and check the baby. So they responded to the house in a normal, routine fashion. And when they arrived, they saw this child hooked up to a ventilator. And this ventilator was working appropriately, but there appeared to be no life in the child. This child had an extremely extended stomach, and it was green. This child was rotting in the bed.
Wow.
They rushed this baby to the hospital.
Wow. Rotting.
Where for over an hour, or about an hour, between EMS, fire services, and medical personnel, they tried to save this baby's life.
Now, the baby was on a ventilator, I think in a coma, the rest was like no brain activity. So it was like a vegetable baby. But that's not to make light of the condition that the baby ended up in, right? So he just, just let you know it became late.
At the hospital, when they started taking off the diapers and the clothes, they noticed ulcers, large gaping wounds through the body down into the muscle. They noticed there was no rectum. There was just a big gaping hole where the intestines and the spinal column was visible.
Wow.
They notified the Bartow Police Department, who immediately said, hey, we need the sheriff's office to assist us. This is a very complex investigation.
Right.
So our homicide team responded. We noticed immediately the child smelled of decomposition. We went back to the house where the child laid lifeless as it had for 2 years and smelled decomposition in the room. The medical doctor at the emergency room said this child has not had the appropriate care for months.
Wow.
The medical examiner at the autopsy said the child had sepsis, bilateral pneumonia, stage 5 ulcers, obvious not child neglect. So we talked to the parents and we go, what is going on here? They said, well, they didn't want DCF to take their children, so they didn't call. But they had tried to get more home health care. So we introduced ourselves to the potential health care providers, and they said, we accepted them. We went there and wanted to see the child. They said, don't wake the child up today. This is just an introduction. And the next time they went, nobody answered the door. So obviously they were trying to create a facade or to say, well, we asked for help. They let this baby rot and die in its bed.
Wow.
I've done this for 5 decades. I have seen thousands of children abused, hundreds of children murdered at the hands of parents. I have never seen the horror that we saw with this poor child at the hands of these 2 folks. I talked to all the detectives in the room. Have you ever seen anything like this in your life? No one has. You can't even imagine how horrible the wounds, the ulcers that this child endured at the hands of these folks. They're charged with aggravated manslaughter, among other charges, at this time. They were locked up in the county jail with a bond of $100,000. The state attorney's office actually filed direct once we got the initial medical examiner's report. The state attorney's office, Brian Haas, our state attorney, who is simply the very best, is game on every day. And I'm certain if you talk to him, he would be as mortified as we all are that this baby was left in this condition. My job is to protect children, to protect everyone. But my heart is with protecting the very youngest, because you see, they have no choice of where they live or what they eat or what they wear or who they associate with. It's up to parents to make the right decisions. And I suggest to you the right decisions haven't been made since this child was 10 months old and suffered a horrible, horrible, horrible tragedy. And then I suggest to you, and this is only supposition on my part, they just got tired of the baby.
Right.
They just got tired of the intensive care this child needed. And as a result, the child laid there and suffered and suffered and suffered till finally there was no life left in the baby. There's nothing else I can tell you. Mm-hmm. If you have any questions, there's still nothing else I can tell you. You know what we know.
Curious about the other children, or do they appear to be in good health?
The other children appear to be in good health.
Sheriff, beyond what the legal system can exact on these 2, what do they deserve?
Well, the legal system can only do what the legal system can do. But God's not happy. And it'll be up to God past what the legal system can do. But there's no way, no ability to imagine the torture this child has endured.
I'm not exactly sure how to phrase this, but is there any part of you that says at least the child appears to have been unconscious for this entire time?
The indication to us is the child has been comatose from the very beginning, to the point there was no reaction. The child couldn't even blink his eyes.
Mm.
So my prayer would be that the child was in a deep enough state that he wasn't aware of what was happening to him. But I don't know that.
You mentioned that they were concerned about DCF taking the other children away. Do you know of any other interaction with DCF over the years that you've had, or would that be the first time?
I would be hesitant to release the DCF information. I think once before they had an investigation way back in the day, but nothing significant.
So is there a chance that these children will be removed from?
Well, first off, they have to be removed because they're in jail, and ultimately our goal is to send these folks to prison for just as long as we can send them to prison, and then from there God's got to take over. But I've never seen, there's not words to explain this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's not words to describe this. You think in this world we live in, it's impossible for parents or anyone to treat a child like this.
Yeah.
They let this baby lay in that bed and rot to death.
That's crazy. So, Donnie,
Were you able to look at pictures?
All of them. The pictures were horrific. It was even more horrific for my detectives and supervisors who were there and had the horrible stench to go along with it.
all right, so I'm done with that one. That's crazy. Next one.
Share Mike, it was a complete sight of horror for so many people who heard the crash this morning, came out of their homes. Some people tell us they saw a person on the ground. Now take a look right behind us. They just brought in a tow truck to take some of these vehicles out. There's still lots of debris out there. The intersection of Stover and Arlington Avenues is still shut down right now. Again, as you both said, 5 people were injured and one of them, an 8-year-old boy, has died. We know a few of his siblings are now fighting for their lives.
Wow. Look at this.
A deadly head-on collision and all captured on surveillance video.
It was terrible and still is. I look at that car and
Yeah, I'm telling you, people be behind these wheels, these piece of shit niggas. When I say niggas, I'm not exclusively talking about black people. I'm talking about people who drive niggas. That term is endearing for everybody now, all races. So I say niggas, don't think it's all black. Okay, so niggas be in that car rushing for 2 reasons. One, you're late. Nigga, get in your fucking car and leave half an hour to an hour earlier. Okay? Stop leaving when you got no time for traffic or a person driving slow in front of you or any type of red light, bad luck. Stop doing that shit, man. I mean, you're a fucking loser. You end up either taking your own life or somebody else's life or injuring somebody or costing you a lot more problems, either with tickets or your car, right? Because car expenses, you've been crashed and shit. So look at this shit right here. Like niggas are flying. Somebody did something wrong. I can't tell. Don't show it off. Look at shit right here. Look at it. Like, why the fuck we even looking at this?
A deadly head-on collision and all captured on surveillance video.
it was terrible and still is. I look at that car and
Take a close look. A white sedan comes racing westbound on Arlington Avenue before it appears to lose control. Look, a white sedan comes racing westbound on Arlington.
Look at this motherfucker, yo, racing down. Yo, the car coming to the white sedan had there's no way to avoid that. This motherfucker is flying and lost control, man. I can't stand these bitches. I can't stand these bitches when they behind me. That's why I go extra slow. You behind my ass, you in a rush. Nigga, you never get there on time. You come behind me. That shit, man.
Take a close look. A white sedan comes racing westbound on Arlington Avenue before it appears to lose control around the curve,
yo.
slamming into a gray sedan in the opposite lane.
The gray sedan was driven by a 25-year-old female along with her passengers who were her younger siblings, an 8-year-old boy, a 10-year-old girl, and a 16-year-old teenage an female. The gray
control around the curve. Sedan comes racing westbound on Arlington Avenue before it appears to lose control.
That car had to hit them at 65, in between 65 to 75 miles per hour at the very minimum. Okay, I don't believe that car is going less than 65.
Around the curve, slamming into a gray sedan in the opposite lane to lose control.
Oh, it still is. I look at that car and
Take a close look. A white sedan comes racing westbound on Arlington Avenue before it appears to lose control around the curve, slamming into a gray sedan in the opposite lane.
The gray sedan.
The person who initiates the contact is always the survivor. They walk away, nothing wrong with them.
Was driven by a 25-year-old boy.
Police say it's possible that they were headed to school. The 8-year-old boy later died. His older sister, who was driving, is in serious condition. The other 2 siblings are in critical condition. Neighbors who heard the crash tell KTLA they came out and saw at least one person on the ground.
We were just cooking breakfast and then we heard a long bang and she heard a lot of sirens and everything.
These motherfucking 9-to-5ers, man. Rushing to go to work, you piece of shit. Just wake up on time, you fucking garbage pail kid. Just wake up on time, you piece of shit. You going that fucking fast, you fucking 9-to-5 to get to, my boss gonna fire me. Me take my goofy ass to work, fucking fired. If that's your issues, you need to work on some type of self-employment, you dig? If that's your issue, getting to fucking work, you gonna get fired, you dog. You need to choose another line of work, you piece of shit. Can't stand those motherfuckers. My experience, man, every day I'm on the road. I leave early. I'm an hour early, 2 hours early sometimes. Everybody behind me, they fucking dogs. I purposely go slower. Your goofy ass behind me. You ain't gonna never get to work on time behind my ass. Legally. You better go around me or some illegal shit. But believe me, your goofy ass rushing to work, you behind me, yeah, you been fucked up. I'm gonna make you do some illegal shit to get past me. All right, that's some crazy. I don't want to see no more of that shit. That's some crazy. That shit fucked my whole day. I had no idea. That's my first time seeing that video. I had no idea it was that fucking graphic and his fatality. I had no idea. That's some sick shit, man. I ain't gonna say. I ain't even gonna say that. This is to the fucking world. Let me be quiet.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being with me today. You know, we have a lot of press conferences. Some of them have levity, some of them are very serious, and then there are some that are tragic and horrifically sad, and that's what this one is about today. I'm about to release information to you that probably before I get halfway through this press conference, you will be thinking, why in the world is he saying these horrible things? Well, you need to know. You need to know in the real world, when people don't do what's right, really, really, really bad things happen. So we're going to tell you what this child experienced at the hands of their parents because the parents didn't do the right thing. I want to introduce you to the parents, to Keisha Williams, who's 24, and Ephraim Allen Jr., who's 25.
I did that one already. Did that.
You know, we have a lot of press conferences. Some of them have levity, some of them are very serious, and then there are some that are tragic and horrifically sad, and that's what this one is about today. I'm about to release information to you that probably before I get halfway through this press conference, you will be thinking, why in the world is he saying these horrible things? Well, you need to know. You need to know in the real world, when people don't do what's right, really, really, really bad things happen. So we're going to tell you what this child experienced at the hands of their parents because the parents didn't do the right thing. I want to introduce you to the parents.
I've already seen it. Come on, they keep doing the same fucking video. Okay, all right. So let's get to the. You see it. I'm back watching. You see that. All right, so let's get to the subject. Give me a second. Let me see what I got first. Let me see if I got anything else. What is this? All right, let me see what this is about. I ain't see this one yet.
On July 1st, 2022, a Neillsville police officer received information from dispatch about a stolen vehicle from Tomah, Wisconsin. A 2008 Dodge Avenger was allegedly stolen by 34-year-old Destiny Link and 32-year-old Andrew King Kimball. The officer was on patrol when he noticed the stolen vehicle in Neillsville, Wisconsin. When a traffic stop was conducted, the driver and passenger immediately exited the vehicle.
Get out of the car! Out of the car now! Out of the car! Is this your car? Get out. Show me your hands, okay? Just step out. Who's in the passenger seat? Whose car is this? Stop. Stay right there. Stop. This car is stolen. Destiny, stop. Now.
Well, the bitch gonna walk anyway.
Sir, get out of the car, please. Get out of the car. Shut the door. Turn around. Turn around.
What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
You stole the car. Stop.
I didn't steal the
Stop.
car.
Get over here now.
I didn't steal the car. No, I didn't steal the car.
That bitch said no. Me bring that back, Turbo. That bitch said, yeah, I don't give a fuck about that gun.
Is this your car? Get out. Show me your hands, okay? Just step out. Who's in the passenger seat? Whose car is this? Stop. Stay right there. Stop. This car is stolen. Destiny, stop. Now. Sir, get out of the car, please. Get out of the car. Shut the door. Turn around. Turn around.
What did I
Stop.
do? I didn't do nothing.
You stole the car. Stop.
I didn't steal the
Stop.
car.
Get over here now.
I didn't steal the car. No, I didn't steal the
1033
car.
is fine. 1033, 1078. No. Come here. Destiny, stay right there. Don't move. Do not move.
Sir.
Come here. Whose vehicle is this? Stop moving. Stop moving. Okay, come here. Come here. Now, stop. We're not playing these games.
No, I didn't steal the car.
Yes, you did.
Destiny refused to comply with commands and began yelling and swearing at the officer.
I didn't steal no car.
Yes, you
Sir,
did.
why you put the vehicle, why you put your weapon out so fast on us, sir?
Because this is a stolen vehicle.
I do not know that, sir.
I'm telling you right now, this is a stolen vehicle, okay?
Thank you for awareing me, sir.
Okay, now stand right here, please.
All right, sir, calm
Do you have
down,
any
sir.
weapons on
No,
you?
I'm trying to take this phone out my...
As he attempted to detain Andrew, Destiny went in between them and pushed the officer off of him.
I'm an African-American man.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Like it.
Listen, I'm going to detain you right now, okay?
How are you detaining me, sir?
I'm going to put handcuffs on you. Stop. Stop.
Sir, please, sir.
I'm putting handcuffs.
That bitch Destiny, y'all want to ride or die bitch? That bitch ugly as fuck with no body. But that's a ride or die bitch, man.
On you. Destiny, stop. Now.
Stop, sir, please.
You be bogus because no.
Nah, I didn't see Brother Zabox snap on ISPK. They would have shot niggas. Yeah. Nah, definitely. Nah, I didn't see Brother Zabox snap on ISPK. But I do know ISPK got their ass beat and they got detained. Them niggas got detained. Yeah, those talk about no cowards. Those some cowards, man. Them niggas got it. They started the fight and then got detained. Like that's some coward shit, man. That's probably the biggest coward Israelite group in the world. They some cowards. Yeah, but send that link. Our brother Zabak snapping on. I play it.
Hands behind your back now. Hands behind your back now.
No.
You're going down the ground if you do not put your hands behind
Your
your
ass
back.
is gonna go.
You're going down to the ground. Back up now. Back up. Destiny, hands behind your back now. Stop moving.
I swear to God.
Stop moving.
Yo, that nigga with some trailer park trash right here, man. But that bitch rotted out. She rotted out whole. I'm not gonna cap on that. I'll my pocket, nigga.
How is he supposed to know his car is stolen? I don't even know whose car is stolen.
Sir, shut that door for me, please.
How was the car stolen?
You stole it, that's how.
What do you mean, how was?
Stop! Now! Get in.
ISBK is a bunch of effeminate niggas, man. Effeminate niggas. The dude went to just slightly move his chair out the way so he can get his equipment. And that nigga, and now mind you, they was talking shit like when they was about to leave, ISBK was disrespecting them. They were disrespecting like IUIC. IUIC was not disrespecting them. And they started to disrespect them. So they, all right, let's get out of here before we end up fucking these guys up. So he slightly moved the chair with caution. No aggression, nothing, pure caution. The guy gonna push him, try to throw a punch, and got his ass handed to him and got everybody detained. You know, ISBK took a fucking loss in front of the entire world, man. And by another Israelite group, embarrassed them. Sucker ass group.
In here.
Get the fuck up,
Get in here now.
No. Bitch, you ain't fucking gonna touch me.
Destiny,
Look at
get in here now.
Take off.
Get in here now. Sir, get out of the vehicle now. Stop going in the vehicle. Out. Stay right there. I'm not telling you again. Get inside the vehicle.
No, I'm not gonna
get inside the vehicle now.
This officer is with ISBK. This nigga's a coward clown.
No, I can't do that. I don't.
Yes, you can.
I got anxiety. I'll sit on the fucking
I don't care. You got about 2 seconds to get in the car. I'm putting you in there.
What are you gonna do
Get in
if I
there now.
don't?
Get in.
Bitch, you're still a fucking rookie yet.
Sir, listen to me, okay? You're going to be detained right now, okay?
What I'm getting detained for?
ISBK they be cloud chasing. It doesn't work. I ain't gonna say it's some other names out there be cloud chasing, never works. But for ISBK, they cloud chasing never works for them, man. They've always been the weakest camp of Israel, and right now, even with Sanetta putting them on the map, they still the weakest camp in Israel.
Because you're in possession of a stolen vehicle.
I'm trying to tell you,
understand that?
Listen, I understand. Listen to me, sir.
Just turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Right
now, at this time, you're being detained.
Being aggressive and threatened, sir. You African American.
That has nothing to do with it. This is a stolen vehicle.
To me with a weapon. You could just talk to me first. You came out and pulled your weapon out on me, man.
Yeah, now the black guy only complied because he seen another cop. He seen another officer approaching because he was going to really resist arrest and make it a problem. He didn't even get his ass shot. When he seen the other car approaching, that's when he decided to like, no, let me just go ahead and cower out like ISBK.
2 detained. She's in the back right now. She's being aggressive. All right, come here to the front of the car, please. Right to the front of the car. Okay, spread your feet out for me.
Go ahead, man. Damn.
Okay, any weapons on you other than what I got off you?
What's wrong with y'all, man?
I told you this is a stolen vehicle, and you're the one that's driving it, okay?
Okay.
So
I was not driving it first.
Okay, but you were driving it when I stopped you, correct? You have an ID on you?
African American male.
What's your name?
African American male.
That's not your name. All right, we're going back.
My ID, my wallet is right on that car. You seen it. You seen it, but I gave you my wallet.
I'll go grab it then.
Pull your weapon out on me. Wow.
I'm just gonna.
No, don't touch me no more. Don't touch me, please. Come on, man. Why you keep You just pat me down.
I know
man.
he did, but this is my squad.
Oh, now you want to touch me too?
This is my squad.
Y'all ain't some racist white boys. Honkies.
Yep. Separate your feet from me.
Oh, man, there you go, white boy, huh? That's why I fuck your white people and spit on them. Have no weapons, no nothing, no drugs, no nothing.
Destiny started yelling and hitting the windows from inside the squad car. She eventually managed to take the handcuffs off. When they applied a new set and attempted to search her, she kicked the officer.
Yes, sir. Destiny's a ride or die.
What?
I didn't even do nothing. Why are you
Right.
sitting here acting
Step
like
out
I
of the
did
vehicle.
something?
Step out of the
I didn't
vehicle.
do nothing.
Step out.
I hope that's the cops he kicked. That nigga from ISBK. That's the cop from ISBK. That's a coward. I hope she kicked his ass.
Step out right now.
You're not finna shoot my ass.
You're right, I'm not. Come out of the vehicle, like I asked you to. Destiny, do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't.
Okay, can you grab my handcuffs, please?
No, because you're not finna sit
Okay,
here
then
and
get
shoot
out
me.
of the vehicle.
Can you grab my hands?
Yes, I can grab your hands.
Can you grab this other one?
Yep.
So I'm not gonna sit here and play with you because I'm not.
Put your hands behind the back.
How you put my handcuffs on me and I took them off? I said, how he put my handcuffs on me and I took them off?
because I didn't have time to lock them.
Yes, you did.
Put
You
your hands-
motherfucking lie.
Come back over here. You got it?
You got it? You got it?
Who's your partner here?
Who's your partner?
Destiny. Yes.
Who's your partner?
Yes.
Who's your partner? You got it under control now? You got it under control? Rookie?
Right.
What about like this? No, I'm just
Step to the
kidding.
front of this car right here.
You got it under control? Rookie?
Right.
What about like this? No, I'm
Step
just
to the
kidding.
front of this car right here. Alright, now face this car. Spread your feet out.
You can't touch me.
Spread your feet out.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't touch me because no, you
Stop.
can bring a few more
Stop
outside
now.
here.
Do you have any weapons on you?
I don't have no, but you ain't gonna
because
touch
I'm
me.
searching you.
No,
It's
bring a
happening.
female
I'm
officer
searching
over
you.
here.
Ma'am, I'm not doing
No,
anything
you can
illegal.
no.
You're being searched.
You can bring a female officer over here right now.
You can push her up against it. That's fine.
Bring a female officer right here.
Stop.
Over here right
Turn
now.
around.
Stop.
We're not playing
No.
these games.
Cooperate.
What the fuck you mean you can't? You ain't playing these games, bitch.
There's no female officers. So
Okay, well, why
sorry.
is you gonna sit here and touch me like the way you want to touch me?
Stop.
No, you ain't finna sit here and touch me.
Destiny, knock it off.
Well, how is you gonna sit here and fucking touch me the way you want to
Stop.
fucking touch
Do
me?
not kick me again.
Bitch, I swear to God, I'll fucking kick your ass inside the motherfucking head.
Okay, that's a felony. Thank you. You on the other side. You good?
Do it, because you're gonna sit here and realize you ain't shit. I'll bring my motherfucking persons. I need to come up beside me. Touch me. Keep touching me, ass. What you got? What you got? What you got? That's why my baby fucking daddy ran away from your fucking stupid ass, right? That's why he ran away from your dumb ass, right?
That's why.
Because his stupid ass ran away from your stupid
Let me
ass,
go back
bitch.
to my car.
That's why he ran away from me, right? That's why he ran away from me, right? You got away from me how many
Go
times?
on the other side.
Stupid ass. Bitch,
Just
you
pull that out.
That's
That's mine.
Bitch,
Thank you for getting here quickly. That was a mess.
Yeah, no.
When two of them came out, I was
so
like,
far away. Were they starting to take off out of the vehicle?
they got out of the vehicle. They weren't listening. I had them out at gunpoint. They would not listen. I'm like, Destiny kept running around, and I'm trying to grab her. This guy's kept reaching in the vehicle, reaching right here. He would not listen.
Grapes.
Yeah,
I was detained by the time I got here. So
Thank you. Yeah.
Contact was made with the Toma police officer who took the report of the stolen vehicle. They stated Destiny was seen entering the vehicle with another person and driving away.
Hey, this is Officer Gar, Neilsville Police Department. Yeah, we've been keeping an eye out for that stolen vehicle, for that Destiny Link. I know her in town. I dealt with her on numerous occasions. I just happened to come across it 10 minutes ago. We have it pulled over here. There was two people inside, and they're both detained right now. Just looking to see what you guys want done with the car and if the owner wants us to search it. And you guys know that Destiny was the one that stole the vehicle. So Destiny Link and this Andrew King Kimball, I believe they said he is revoked. He just has an ID card, so I'll run for that. And then resisting as well as threatening law enforcement since they wanted to play games. So yeah, I'll have them take the keys. So.
All right, good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, no problem. Have a good night. They both, Toma PD says, yeah, he was in it. They saw him in it. I was going up and down Graham about 20 different times, and then I seen a car go up that way, and it looked like a Dodge Avenger, and they tried sneaking around the backside, and I got up behind them, and they pulled over right here right away, and both got out of the car. The male just kept going back in the car, and I had them both out at gunpoint, and he wouldn't listen. So, but I think we're good now. I mean, it's legally parked. The owner said he can come get it sometime soon. We'll just hold on to the keys. That's his stuff. You want to hold on to that?
This is his?
Yeah. Okay. So I'll take her, you take him, and one at a time, yeah. We get her in first. She's yapping.
Sure. Yeah, she's
577 Clark.
Pussy ass.
That's right.
I'll be en route to the jail with Destiny, copy beginning. 72151. 72151. And if you can advise the jail, 10-0 for both our parties. 332 will have his in after me. 5 377 car, 1023 at the jail, ending same as beginning. Can you see if one of the female officers can head this way right away to the Sally Port, please?
Right to Sally Port. Sally Port.
10-4.
You got your camera? You got your camera? Hello, you hear me talking to you? Do you got your camera?
Mm-hmm. Hey, thanks. Very 10-0. She needs to get searched again out here, please. All right, come on out.
Hello. Destiny? Destiny, right?
My camera's on right now, okay?
I'm asking you. Turn it on.
It's on right now.
Okay.
That whole Destiny's a ride or die. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. What is this? Okay. Videos, no ma'am. I was supposed to watch already, and I forgot they were in my tab. Okay.
It's for the lady.
Well, thank you very much.
This one is a soap. Smell it.
What are you doing here, guys? Taking a video. What? Of the store. What? Just like what? For the street where it's gonna go to. You never know until it's done, you know. It could go a couple of different places. But what are you doing? Like, what are you taking a picture of me? Oh, because you came out. Yeah, but I'm asking you, why do you take a picture of our business? No, like I said, I'm getting a shot of the front of the place. Making a video. Okay. Give me your business card or something.
Dang, give me your business card or something. That'd be like this motherfucker. God damn, he pulling his weight.
That's okay. Give me. Can I have your business card? So what are you doing here? I already told you 3 times. But it's not allowed for you to take a video of people. Sure it is. Ah, yes it is. Boy, Leah, boy. Boy, Leah, boy. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. And you too. Move it from here. You guys arresting people and you don't have what to do. That's what I think you do.
I think you're harassing me.
How come if you come with a picture, a camera in my face?
I'm standing over here minding my own business, man.
But
you're
that's
being
what
very
you're doing.
aggressive. Just go away.
Well, like that's what I'm trying to say.
Just go away.
Yeah,
You're trying to be aggressive.
No. I'm trying to understand why people come and recorded me and take a video of me. Like, what's the point?
Recording you until you just came out and stuck your
But
face.
she told me that you come with a camera here, so I'm trying to ask you politely, what are you doing here, guys?
We're out here taking video. It's really
But then when somebody on my face, if you're if you're in my business,
I don't want your face in my video. Go away.
Yeah, wait here. Let me call the police. Give me my
Call whoever you want.
Yeah. Well, give me my phone. Stay here. Let's see.
What's this guy's problem? So we literally just walked up to this place. You guys saw I was taking a picture of the sign here. Watchman's standing on this side taking some video, and this guy comes out and gets all aggressive with us, demanding answers. So now he says he's going to go call the police.
He's not allowed to take pictures of a human being. Let's see if you're allowed to take a video of me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, hello. I need to order police. I have some two people in my business taking a video of me and recording me. I don't know what they want. It's St. Augustine, 112A, St. George Street. Yeah. Random people come to me and put camera in my face. I don't know what they want. I don't know who sent them. I don't know what's going on.
I'm putting the camera in his face. I keep backing up and you keep getting closer
Yes,
to me.
excuse me, what? They not enter in the business, but they recorded my team and came to me and I asked them, what are you doing here? They didn't answer me, so I don't know what people like in the middle of the street come with cameras and take a video of me. It's called a natural blossom. Natural beauty. They right now recording me and look at me like weird people. I don't know what's going on.
You gotta relax, man.
I'm very relaxed. Two people.
Hey, very handsome.
Yeah.
Tell him I'm very handsome.
So a white hat and a beard, and he's a friend, a younger guy, in the middle of 20 something. Yes. And I don't know the regulation in the U.S., but it's never happened to me that two people came and video my business on me. One of them looks like 40, I give you a compliment, and the other one maybe 15 or 16.
Hey, he gave me a compliment.
Big cameras with a stand.
How you doing, folks? How you doing? All right.
Here we go. You did.
How you doing, folks? How you doing? All right.
Behaving. So she got her, brother got him American, you know what I mean?
Wow. See, now you're taking my picture.
Stop taking picture of me.
No. You guys started this whole thing. You just called the police on me, and now you're doing the same thing. I'm going to tell the cops you took my picture. Ridiculous. People are strange. And we keep getting in his face, right?
It's 3611.
I'll be kicking y'all out of
That's not me on the audio. That's not me. That's the channel. Maybe they saying some crazy racist stuff. I don't know. Nah, that can't be me. Let me see. My tab's looking good all day.
Don't tell me what to say and what not to say, and take the camera from your.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Must be doing something wrong in here. Guilty conscience, man. Wow.
Well, look, honey, this is the five and dime. I could get some sun.
How's it going, man? What's happening?
That sucks to be also in a bike. What's up the audio? He's still on the phone.
Guy stuck in the camera in my face.
Yeah, they're allowed to. It's a public street.
The what?
They're allowed to. It's a public street.
But why? What's the purpose of it?
I don't know. Whatever they want to.
What does that mean?
If you want to walk around and take pictures, you can take pictures. You want
Of me, of myself? Like, why does that make sense? Like to take a...
They just can't come in the store if you don't want them.
Yeah, no interest in coming in your store.
Okay.
But that's like, what is that the purpose of it? Like, what's going on?
No, ask them what's the purpose of videoing.
The purpose?
Yeah.
Same as anybody else's purpose in videoing. We're just out enjoying the day, man. Taking some pictures,
But
taking some video.
nobody trying to make that you're not going to be enjoying the day. But when I ask you what you're doing, it's not like aggressive. I ask you literally what you're doing.
This is my son. He answered you 4 times.
But it's very weird for me because it's the first time happened to me that somebody put the camera.
Well,
So
I understand that. Weird
That's
things
what I'm
happen
saying.
every day, man. But
no,
that doesn't
if you
mean
say,
I'm not
listen,
allowed.
we just take a picture. But like I'm saying, the girls.
That's what he told you.
No, but the girls was afraid that.
The audio. I never seen his audio go out before.
Your face in my
Because
camera, and
it's
then you
never.
call the police and tell them
I
did
called
that
the
to you.
police because it's the first time. Listen.
Just enjoy your day, man. We're just
But
out taking
I'm
pictures.
not in a mood or something. I'm just trying to explain, sir. I came from where I came. I'm in the United States maybe 10 years. Never happened that somebody put a camera in my face and didn't tell me what's the
I
purpose.
always say put the camera in your face. Like, dude, explain that. Explain and put the camera in your face. He was in the store when they had the cameras aimed at your store. How's that putting cameras in your face? Like, it's you making up stuff.
Purpose.
No,
That's the
first of
reason
all,
I'm not upset.
I understand. I understand.
Where's the audio? Look at the cop smiling. Where's the audio? Wait, is that me? I can't even tell.
Any questions?
No, it's the first time that now I know that people are allowed to put cameras.
It's a
That's
public
it,
street.
yeah,
They're allowed
that's
to-
it.
In the business, not outside. In the business.
No, I
that's-
can film inside your business as long as I stay out on the public
Yeah,
sidewalk.
not on the public sidewalk. If he
Yeah,
goes
but-
into your business, then I get request.
No, they
him to
don't.
leave.
They can go into the business, but you just need to tell me like, what are you doing, and that's all. Then I'll just ask you, and that's fine.
But I don't want to go in your business. You made up a bunch of stuff on the phone and told the cop a bunch of stuff that wasn't true, so I don't really trust you that way. But you have a good day, brother. I appreciate you.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
And just so I know who was here, can I just ask your name?
Officer Rada.
Officer Rated Jason.
2956.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, come on, man. You know what? Let me start bookmarking this shit. All right, hold on. Give me a second. This is ridiculous, yo. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Are you really serious right now? All right, let me get rid of that tab. Let me get rid of this tab. Let me get rid of that tab. Yeah, so some of these tabs did have to go. All right, so let's see. How are we doing now? How are we doing now? Come on. Got rid of 2 tabs.
Or what?
Sorry?
Are you catching the rip-offs over there?
Who's the why? What are they ripping off?
Oh, the tourists. Oh, it's the cosmetic scans.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Oh yeah, they get you in with the sample and then they...
Hit you with the hammer. There you go, man. Get you in with a sample and hit you with the hammer.
What channel are you guys?
I
I
don't
have
know,
to
we
watch
giving
it.
it
I was sitting there.
It's still going out. Shit. Let me check if there's more tabs. Hold on. There's some more tabs. Yeah, I did have a lot of. Oh wait, so where's the video? I did have a lot of unnecessary tabs. I just clicked off. Okay, here we are. Let's see how we looking now. I'm getting young.
Life as it happens. There you go. I love it. That was your 15 seconds. Well, 5 seconds. Yeah, 3.5. You still have some time coming. Sure. Oh, sorry. You know? You almost got me.
That's my granddaughter. She's much prettier than I am.
She's trying to pawn you off. And I think you're just as pretty as she is.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day and keep.
Take my audio. Oh my God, what are we doing here, man? Wait, like 5 tabs. You know what? Wait. Let me get my Safari tabs. Ain't nothing there.
Yeah, I agree.
Get a shot?
Yeah, sure,
Cool.
go for it.
Right on.
Hey, my fault. All right. Some more tabs gotta go. Oh shit. Wait, what is all this down here? What is all this stuff I got down here? I have Microsoft WordPads open. That might got something. Pull a couple of these up. Right? What is this? I can close that out.
Ducks, mom, keep on.
Okay, I see. Okay, I had where did that tab come from? God, I had some stuff open. I ain't even never look at.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Thank you. Sorry?
What are you shooting for?
Whatever's interesting, whatever's good.
Ah, you should come check our place out.
Where are you at?
Casa Divino, it's a wine bar.
Casa Divino, we'll come check that out.
Yeah.
That's well, you're dealing with like brown eggs, free cage, omega-3, all that type of stuff. Yeah, the eggs like $7, yo. I wish I would buy eggs. I might as well just buy some damn Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Or,
You?
you own it.
I own it.
You own it. Good. What's your name?
Patty?
Patty. I'll tell him Patty sent me if anybody gives me a
Oh,
hard
I'm going
time.
there right now.
All right. Cool. Appreciate you, Patty. Thanks. And again, guys, I say it all the time. If you're a business owner and somebody shows up outside of your store with cameras, go out there and promote yourself. Don't make it go wrong.
What is this for YouTube?
Depends how it goes, but possibly, yeah. Yeah. Where's all this music coming from?
Look at this shit, man. Hold on. Yeah, done like this for a long while, man. This is crazy, man. Yeah, this is crazy, man. I want to get rid of my stock videos. My stock videos. I'm getting back into my stock video. I don't want to get rid of my stock videos, man. Damn. All right. Let me save it. I got too many playlists, man. Save. Where am I gonna save it? Which one? I got too many playlists. All right, make do my new stock. Okay. Create. Got it. Okay, so let me do the ones I've watched already. Let me get rid of that. I didn't watch that yet. I didn't watch that yet. My stock. I don't want to get. All right. All right, cool. All right, so let me start just saving my stock. No. Let me start saving my stock videos. Okay. God damn. Shit. Oh, shit. I keep going there first. I didn't mean to bookmark it. God damn it. All right, don't bookmark. Don't bookmark. All right, now I better not have a problem. Right, y'all see me get rid of so many tabs, man.
I'm gonna shout it. Oh, shout to the mountaintops. Yes, I am. And now my music, yeah. And make a rage sound. And every time I look around, people. Oh, they always try to make me angry, but I'm just.
I ain't gonna cap. That song is alright. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, you know what I mean, playing that. I don't know if that's this person's song they made themselves or they doing karaoke, but I actually like that. I wish he went and got the information.
Just do my.
I will definitely support that. I like that song. That's no cap. Like once I heard the beat and the tone of the singing, it went, just my soul just, you know what I mean? My whole brain just went like, yo, this all right. Hold on. Let me just stare in these grits, you dig? I'm a grits professional. You dig? Give me a second, staring these grits. I had the water boiling, I got grits in there. Let me stare them in there. With grits, I'm a grit guru. Yes, everything I try to make, except for fish. Fish and eggs. I cannot scramble eggs, though. So I'm letting you know, like I don't think everything I do is perfect. I can't make eggs. I cannot scramble eggs that great. And my fish, I like my fish, but everybody, I mean, not everybody. The little one don't like my fish too much. I love it. I think it's A1, but my little one said, nah. So now I got the grits, the big. We play this nice song right here. Oh shit! I got rid of all those tabs, and I'm back here again. Thing messing up. Yeah, it gotta be something else going on here. All right, you know what? Let me get rid of this right here. God damn, it gotta be something else going on.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Wow.
I like that song, but I like that song.
Where's all this music coming from?
I got one thing to say to you. People, they don't want me to sing my truth. That's too bad for you. I'm gonna shout it.
Right.
Oh, shout to the mountaintops. Yes, I am. And now my music, yeah. And make a raging sound. And every time I look around, people.
Oh boy. Hold on. Oh, this is crazy. I'm feeling that song, like straight up. I hope we get information. I'm gonna have to look her up. Right. Grits sizzling, you dig?
Oh, I got one thing to say to you. People, they don't want me to sing my truth.
What is that about, man? The fuck? What is that about? Thank you. 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 I like butter in my grits. Oh yeah, yeah. Look, no sugar and grits around here. We don't do that. That's a Midwest, you dig, behavior. When we do grits around here, we do grits the right way. Butter, salt. If you want to do cheese, no problema. But what we don't do is add sugar and grits. You don't do that. If you do that, you got to kick out the damn kitchen. You got some diabetic fetish going on. You putting salt, you putting sugar and grits, you got some diabetic fetish. I can't help you with that. You want to cook it the right way? You add butter, no margarine, butter. And you add salt. And you don't dare put sugar in grits. You don't never do it. How you eat grits with sugar and eggs and sausage? That doesn't even make sense. You put salt and eggs. You put and the salt itself comes with some type of salty taste. It makes sense. Like, why would you? Now, if you're gonna make your grits with pancakes, then I can understand some more French toast, some sugar type of. Still don't make sense to me, but I can see where you're going. You dig what I'm saying? All right, so let me play this song. See if it plays right now. Dig. All right, let's get this song popping. Let's get this song popping. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Whatever the
They try to lock me away. I got one thing to say to you. People, they don't want me to sing my truth. That's too bad for you. I'm gonna shout it. Oh, shout to the mountaintops. Yes, I am. And now my music, yeah. And make a rage sound. And every time I look around, people, oh, they always try to make me angry. But I'm just doing my thing.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Sweet. Can't get it from me.
Doing my thing.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Thank you.
All right, so that must be Smile's song. I see the iPad action. Yeah, she come outside like she about to perform. Right now, I mean, she like trying to get a modeling gig, fitness model gig.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Sorry?
What are you doing?
I can't hear you.
What are you doing? Why are you taking pictures of me?
I'm taking pictures of the business.
Okay, but not with me.
What?
Get inside.
Why do people come out and stick their self into your camera and then want to know why?
Why the hell is keep doing this, man?
you're taking their pictures. It's foolish, isn't it?
For what you doing it?
Sorry?
For what you doing it?
Taking pictures of the businesses, video. That's all.
No, they just don't like it. Like, it's fine, but they don't like to be in front.
Why not? Celebrate your store, man.
No, they don't like.
What is that?
Oh.
Cameras for what? Video. For what? Taking a video of the store. Why? Taking a video. Okay, but just not this. I don't want to take a video of myself.
I can't hear anything.
No, don't take videos of my shop.
Don't take videos of your shop. Why?
Yeah, why not? Because
Why, you ashamed of something?
No, I don't want it.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, don't be in it then. Go inside.
You can buy if you want, but just don't take a picture of me and video me because I don't.
No. With that attitude, I'm not going to buy anything with that attitude.
All right.
And I'm going to take all my pictures.
Without asking. You're taking a video of me and my face without asking.
Yes, I am.
All right. Please leave. Thank you.
No, I'm good. Thank you. Why didn't you tell me about the store instead?
I don't want you to video me. You need to ask if you want to video me, right?
No.
Why not?
Why would I have to ask you?
Because you video me.
So what is that? We're out in public.
Oh no, you video me. I don't want you to video me.
But that's not the way how it works.
Why?
Imagine if I had to ask every single person on the street for permission to take pictures.
Yeah, but if somebody tell you he doesn't want to be in your video.
That's not the way it works.
So?
What if I tell you I don't want you to sell soap?
But I'm not selling soaps to you. I'm selling soap for people who want.
Well, I'm not taking pictures of you until you came out.
You take pictures of me
No,
now.
you're being silly. Just relax and enjoy the day, man.
It's recording now.
Always.
But I'm telling you, I'm asking.
Even when I go to sleep, it's recorded.
But I'm asking you not to do that for me.
I heard you ask me. Why would I do that though? Why do you care?
So
if
just
I'm taking...
turn it to somebody else. Why to me?
Because you're talking to me.
But
I was out here with my camera facing this way like this.
What are you filming? What is
No,
that
that's
for?
my business.
What is that?
That's my business.
What is that?
You need to lighten up, man. Just enjoy your life. Have a good day.
All right.
You're not doing anything wrong, are
Why
you?
you put the camera in front of my face?
Because you started having a conversation with us. That's what I do.
So this is your business to interrupt people?
I think you're interrupting my video. I didn't interrupt you.
I'm standing in my shop. I want to talk to a client, people passing by, and there is a camera on my face.
Right, but what's the issue? What's the problem?
I don't want it. I don't want to be in a video.
All right. So imagine if I don't want that lady to wear a red dress. She shouldn't wear a red dress.
Not the same, bro.
Sure, it's the same.
Not the same.
Sure, it's the same.
Oh my God. What are you talking about?
I don't have the right to tell you to do anything. What do you mean?
All right. But
Why would I?
to take the camera in front of my face?
You're being silly. Promote your business, man. Don't promote your business.
I don't need to promote my business. I don't know you.
Oh, you're doing up business?
Oh, you don't care. What do you care about that?
Maybe that's what I'm doing out here.
No, it's not.
Okay, so then I guess you know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
You just told me. You know.
What?
It's a silly conversation, man. If you want to like regroup your thoughts and come back out and start all over again, maybe we could do that.
You can go. There is tons of shows.
Oh, I can go wherever I want. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm fully aware of that.
Okay.
But all I'm suggesting to you is maybe promote your business instead of making yourself look foolish. It looks foolish.
I don't need to promote my business with you. I don't know you.
No, you don't know any of the people that you're offering soap to either.
I'm not offering soap to anybody. You make it difficult for me.
I'm making it difficult for you?
Yeah.
Really? You're not making it difficult for yourself?
No.
No? I'm doing this to you?
Now you make it difficult for me.
Oh, okay. All right. That's an interesting perspective, my friend.
Yeah. There is two ways to look at the world.
No, there's a lot more than two ways.
All right.
A lot of ways.
Okay.
I choose to look at the positive side. If it was my way, me and you would shake hands and we'd be friends, there'd be no problem.
Why? I don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah, see, so you're the one with the problem.
I don't know you.
Okay.
Why are you to be friends with me? I don't know you. Are you kidding me?
No. Interesting video, though. Keep going.
Maybe you're gonna be famous.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe 5, 10 people are going to watch the video. I don't know.
Is that any kind of hotel?
In all honesty, man, I don't want to have a bad conversation with you. But the truth is, I'm out here filming the whole street, everything going on. You came out and made it about you.
Okay. Because you face a camera on my face.
Yeah, but what? Are you?
Yeah, what do you want from me?
Are you Dave?
No.
No?
I don't want anything to do with you, but I.
Oh,
I
yes, you do. You
I
just.
agree with him.
Well, that's good.
up for him.
Well, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Next time you don't want something to do with anything, just stay out of it.
Right.
It's very simple. Very simple. No, I make a lot of people happy, man.
Yeah, also angry.
No.
It's real.
People make themselves angry. I can't make you angry.
You look what you do.
I can't. How can I make you angry?
You interrupt our
I have
business.
power over you.
Part of our business is to give samples and you
Give your samples out.
But you're interrupting us here. People need to walk here and you interrupt us.
Yeah, I'll give you a little more room.
So
Go
go a
ahead.
little bit
There you go.
And also your friend.
What are you guys doing?
Just go back to business. Hand out your stuff.
What
man.
are you guys doing?
It's not a big deal.
You're just being weird, guys.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Can you call the police officer, please? Thank you.
To a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Yeah. Everything's good, man.
It is good. And police is going to come tell you the same thing. You're going to get an education today.
Okay.
Police aren't going to say anything to me.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
They're going to tell you to go back to work.
Maybe you'll find a real job.
Maybe I find it real. Let's not start talking about what each other does.
Maybe you can find a real
No,
job.
let's not start talking about what we do.
Okay.
You have a lot to lose in that conversation.
You should find a.
This dude is handing out free samples of soap, and he's trying to tell somebody, and he's going to do. You say fat shaming? Okay, so that's career shaming. You're handing out free samples of soap, and you want to career shame. I don't know if Americans say, you know what? My goal is to hand out soap. So that's all he's trying to say. You shouldn't want to career shame with that type of career.
A real job.
You have a lot to lose in that conversation. I wouldn't go there if I was you. You sure you don't want to start all over and be friends, huh?
No.
No? Huh? Oh well. That's a shame. So what, are you going to call the police? She's calling the police? Hey, if you're going to call the police, I got to stay here and wait now. So now I can't leave.
No, you can go.
No, not if you call the police on me. I'm not leaving. No. You call the police on me. I don't run away, man. I got to stay here now and film your education.
מותר לו לצלם אותך בפאבליק, אבל אני לא יודע אם מותר לו ככה על החנות לעמוד לך על הראש.
And don't be so confident that I don't speak Hebrew.
I'm not confident about it.
I thought you don't want to be on the camera. Okay, so.
Don't film it.
Toodaloo. Why, you guys really think that I'm not allowed to be out here taking pictures?
You're allowed to.
You're allowed.
Oh, so why'd you call the police?
Because you interrupt me. You come in with a camera in front of my face, and I'm not feel comfortable with that.
Is that how you saw that whole thing happen? You don't think you came out to harass me?
But we stand here, even though you are not here, all the time we stand here. We're giving away something.
So you on the sidewalk now?
Here.
Yeah, so stand there and do your thing, man. Don't worry about what other people are doing. It's really all good, guys. And I would have been gone by now, but now I have to wait.
So be gone. What do you really want? What do you really want?
I'll tell you. You want to know? I was going to stand in front of your store for 2-3 minutes, take some video, maybe somebody walks in or out, and then leave. That's it. Okay. But now you called the police, now I have to wait. You're making a lot of mistakes.
Me?
Yeah. And it's a shame because I gave you an opportunity to fix it. Thank you so much.
A lot of good shops and a lot of good people.
Thank you. I
You're in
appreciate
the good
that.
area now.
Thank you so much.
And of course that it's your right to film anything you want
And
on
what's
the
your first
public
name?
street. Arnold.
Arnold, Jason. Appreciate you, Arnold. Thank you. Arnold, do you have a shop here?
Yeah, inside here.
Which one? The grill?
What? Not the
Restaurant?
grill. I'm going to show you if you want.
It's okay if we come in?
Yeah, it's a private property. It's mine. You can film mine. That's all.
Cool. So Arnold's going to show us his shop.
Hey, feel free to film our shop too.
Okay.
Say what I told you.
Yeah. Well, that's the way it should be, right?
And you know, if you really study about all these downtown areas, you always know that you got some tourist traps, you got better shops, worse shops.
Right. And it's nice. People can watch. They can see what's going on.
Yeah, I know, but when you come to the good people, you can film as much as you want. But
Yeah.
some people.
And this is your store?
This is my shop.
Sea of Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Sell some CBD products and some skincare.
All right. Man.
And this is my buddy Thomas. He also has.
Yeah, we met Thomas.
Yeah, what's up,
We
man?
go way back.
I explained to him that you know how it works in this town, you know, but
Yeah, you know, every place is a little bit different, but very much the same.
exactly. But
Yeah.
it's a very, very nice town with very, very good people.
It is so far beautiful.
Especially in
Yeah.
this mall.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
20 years almost.
20 years. Wow. The store or just living here?
In the
20
store.
years. The store. Nice.
17 years in this location.
And I appreciate you
guys.
bringing us in.
Have a beautiful day.
Thank you so much, sir.
And just remember, if some people show you a little bit of resistance, there is probably a reason for it. You know what I mean?
I always think people who are afraid of the camera are afraid of something inside. It's not the camera.
Exactly.
All right, Arnold.
Me, every time I get film, I'm happy. I
Good.
get another stamp for being a good person.
You do. You do.
It's that simple.
And I appreciate you. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Have a
And
good day.
Arnold's business is Sea of Life Natural Incorporated.
With the good prices, the good service, and 100% satisfaction guarantee or your money back.
Wow. That's a better guarantee than what I give.
That's what you need to do.
All right, brother. I appreciate you. Have a
Bye,
good day.
guys.
Thank you. Oh, you're here?
Yeah.
Ah. The other lady that works here asked us to come in.
Oh, she left already.
She left?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's
Sorry.
good to see you
Nice
guys,
to
Thomas.
see you
We'll see you in
too.
a few minutes.
Okay.
All right, buddy. All right. Well, there's an alternate method of handling the situation. There was a St. Augustine police vehicle probably out there looking for the Bolo alert. Two guys with cameras. Can I just ask what news company you guys with? Is it like a school thing?
Oh yeah, it's a school thing.
Very cool. That's awesome. I'm just out with my son taking some pictures and video.
Nice,
I used to
nice.
be in the business a long time ago. So.
Yeah.
Carry on. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you.
too.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm a guy to press.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
How we doing, boss?
Nice to meet you.
Right
Rex.
on. Oh. Is he good?
Thank you. Sorry.
No, no worries.
Yeah, nice to see you guys.
Yeah, same here,
I
man.
watched a lot of your videos. It's crazy running to you. We're actually from Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Oh, are you?
So
Right
yeah.
on.
Nice
What's
to
your
run
first
into
name?
you. Rex.
Rex, Jason. As
Nice
you
to
know.
meet you. Yeah. I'll go out.
Right on. Well, we appreciate you watching.
Giving them hell down there.
No, everything's been going good so far. Yeah,
Nice,
yeah.
nice. That's
We try
cool.
not to. They give us hell.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's the way I like to look at it.
You
yeah.
know, yeah. They gotta feel alive, I guess.
That's it, man. But I appreciate you. Enjoy your time down here.
No doubt.
Have a good day. I can't remember. What's the guy's name in the store?
Which one?
He was here 2 days ago. I don't know if it's the same guy. That's here.
In the cigar shop?
Yeah, yeah.
Graham's in there today.
Graham.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Graham is in there today.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's my man Graham.
Yeah, what's up?
Best cigar store in town.
Thank you.
Came by to see you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
You were so welcoming and inviting to us the other day. We wanted to come back, give you an opportunity to shout your store out.
Wow, what I just say, like, what the store's about?
Tell us how wonderful it is and how you have every cigar anybody ever could possibly want. And
See, unless you're decent at talking and conversing with people, it's not the best. I don't know which one to look at, but
Absolutely.
it's not the best one to really.
well,
not the best
people
joke,
aren't
so-
here just for the cigar. They're here for the buying experience and the cigar.
And we get people that come in, and it's really nice. They'll be like, we came back just to see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Well, I
like,
get it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess.
You're a very personable guy.
It's not a career I thought I was going to do, but it's been really great for the past five years I've been doing this for. I have an awesome boss. The people that come in are fantastic. And I'm in the AC. It's nice. I'm not out in the hot sun.
Yeah, bonus there.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
You know, so...
All right, well, enough about your miserable life. Now tell us about the store.
All right, we have, I would say, boy, over 50 different brands, I'd say we have in that humidor right now.
That's where they keep the good stuff. Very well.
Let's get to some sick shit here. Let me go back a little.
What we're doing is we're exploring
You're
the state
not-
you sit
you're
in.
not- you're not
Whatever
better
you
than-
smoked
You're not better
is
than-
good.
Whatever you smoke is good. Yo, Pharaoh, look, yo, listen, man, the Pharaoh that we're used to seeing, he looks drained, man. In my opinion, it's just my suspicion that this dude is heavily on that narcotic.
It ain't never been nobody in the
This
history.
is an
It
advertisement
ain't never been
for
nobody in the
Pharaoh's
history of this platform
That's who this
ever
is.
been measured. That's ever.
I just want you to know.
That's
We're
ever
gonna put a
been
pin. Wait,
steady
we're
and
gonna
put
put a pin in this.
There's never been nobody in the history.
I asked young Pharaoh to show me where he could find Capra in an English dictionary. I showed you that it's not there.
You are asking me. You are asking me to. You are asking me to pull. You are asking me to pull up a power.
Not finished yet.
I'm not pulling
also,
up.
I also asked him to source up, as he says, that they translated the Medu-Netter using demotic text. So I want you to put a pin in that. He says he's not going to show us today. Put a pin in it, okay?
Yeah, I will put a pin in that.
No, not for you. I'm saying for the audience, so they know that you're doing this. The other thing that he's doing that I think is disingenuous is that he continues to say that Caucasians deciphered it. The reality is this:
they claimed it. They claimed
the same people from Eurasia that extinguished the language. Some of their kind then went back and were able to use a variety of sources and were able to re-decipher it. They didn't write the text. Do
you not?
So what I'm saying to you is that when we talk about these topics, I want you to understand that you're talking to someone who travels to Kemet every year. Are you telling me that when we go to the Valley of the Kings and Queens and see millions of glyphs on those walls, you're saying that all of those glyphs were made up? When you
greatly appreciated.
you go to
Hey, the audio, you see, I got rid of mostly all my tabs, and it's still doing that, man. What is this?
The temple that is generally known as Karnak, Epet Isut, and the temple that's known as the Temple of Luxor, Epet Risiet. All of that is made up. You're talking about material culture that could not be made up. There's that much stuff there. So when he says that it's all been made up, once again, I'm going to say
if the story wasn't made up, then they would match the physical age of the structures that they allegedly came off.
In this place, when
if
you make the comment,
if the stories is true, then why are the structures?
That's why he have his hat so low, I think, to hide his addiction, man. That's sad. It's not even funny. It's sad that anybody that falls to addiction, the addiction is not a choice anymore. Once you become addicted to something, it's no longer a choice. Like, you become a slave to it.
Right? Why are the structures older than the
have to source up? And so I want you.
The stories are true, Jabari. Then why are the structures of Egypt older than the stories?
What did you say?
What did you say?
If
the stories are true, if that's
not young Pharaoh, man. That's why we know, like, this substance, whatever he's taking, drinking, we know this is new, man. This dude ain't never looked like this, man. He looks sleepy. He ain't never looked like this. Just like low spirit. He'd be like more energetic, eyes wide open, smiling. It's for me. This is just speculation. This guy's on that narcotic, man.
If the Medu-Neter was successfully deciphered and the stories are true, then why are the structures that the stories are being applied to older than the actual stories?
You'll find the stories in the structures.
Yeah, you're supposed to, but
no, you can.
But the issue is the structures are older than the stories.
Brother, how could you make that claim?
Because over 250 geologists have pumped millions of gallons of water out of the basements of these structures. There's specific weathering on the west sides of the pyramids. There's only an inch to 4 inches of rain a year in Egypt. So even based upon the calculation of the water damage on these structures alone, the water damage puts these temples at nothing less to 40 to 100,000 years beyond the stories of who allegedly even built them. So my thing is, if the Meta Nature or whatever you saying has successfully been deciphered, then why are the stories that are being related to the structures unequivocal in age of the actual structures?
Two things. When you're talking about questions around weathering, you're not talking about weathering on the Mer or the Merkut. You're not talking about the weathering on the pyramid. You're talking about the weathering on that beast, the Heruamaket.
No, I'm not. Don't tell me what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the pyramids.
Wait, I'll let you finish, brother. I'll let you finish. You're not going to do that. You are not going to do that when I sat here and listened to you say something.
You gotta let him finish, Pharaoh. Pharaoh, you gotta let him finish.
He's telling me what I'm talking about. Don't tell me what I'm talking about.
And I listened to you speak.
Tell him to
now it's your turn to listen.
He's not answering what I say. He said I'm talking about
he's referring to weathering on the side of the Sphinx.
Let him finish, Pharaoh. You won't be able to respond.
To say to you,
let me repeat what I said.
Also going
to 250 geologists.
He
250 geologists testified that millions of gallons of water was
we're not going to do it this way. We're not going to do it this way.
Young Pharaoh, you gotta let him finish, bro. You gotta let him finish.
Yeah, but you got to answer to what I said.
We're not going to do it this way.
Don't make up something to answer to.
You're not going to just ignore what I'm saying and keep and continue to speak. But if he thinks that he knows something about weathering in front of the Mer, then I challenge him to do something else. And this is something that I know that he cannot do. Something very simple. Something that anyone that is making these claims can do. Sarnetta, please show this. Where's your picture in front of the places that you're telling me have weathering? Have you been there? Or are you talking about something that you have never explored or studied?
I'm gonna pull out.
This is the challenge that we have.
One picture.
This is the challenge that we have. By the way, this isn't even last year. Look at my beard. This is from 2014. And so what I want you to understand very clearly is that we're in a situation where we're having a brother that's trying to grapple with some issues. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you invalidate people who have done really, really powerful research on this, simply because you don't think that they say anything, and you've not done research on these topics yourself, now what we're doing is we're exploring what we could call flights of fancy. The reality is, he would need to show me that any of these Merkut, he said, are 40,000 years old. In the Sonetta TV Black News 102 environment, we say source up. So this is a problem.
Let me pull something up.
If you had just stayed to your first few sentences, we would be finished now, and you wouldn't be in the tough place that you're in right now.
I'm not in a tough place. Sorry.
So that's the challenge that we have.
Okay. I'm pulling up that.
All the stuff that you are saying.
Oh, what the fuck? What? Yo. The fuck? I just had to look up. What the fuck is this? Yo. Seriously. Am I like seeing things? What the fuck is that? Like, is he serious? Is he trolling young Pharaoh? Or this is a or this is a new character from the conscious community. Like, seriously, is he trolling young Pharaoh? Or is this a new character from the conscious community? I just gotta know that. Yo, what the fuck is that? Seriously, bro. I'm not like joking. The fuck? I never seen that clown before. What the hell is that? I go listen for a little while, and you got yo. What the fuck is yo? What is that? Let me play. Let me see what the hell you gonna say. That's some sick shit right there. I ain't never seen that nigga before.
Is ridiculous. And notice that he also didn't tell us he uses Aten for everything. I would like for him to tell us how he knows that that deity is called Aten if the language has not been deciphered. He's not going to answer this.
Yeah, he looks like he's on either medic. Yeah, I'll tell you, the question is on meds or off meds, right? That's the question. The dude with the oval circle around him for my screen, do you think he's on meds or off meds? If you had to pick one, A, B, or C, I'm sorry. Would you say this guy's on meds or off meds? Oh, shit.
Hey, yo,
Because he can't answer it. That same question goes to young Pharaoh. Do you think he's on? At this moment, the guy with the oval, red oval around him, is he on meds or off meds? If there was only two choices, which one would you go with? And young Pharaoh, same thing. If you could go with either two choices, would it be on meds or off meds? Which one for both of them?
All right, I don't see nothing yet.
Hold up.
All right, shout out to Tahuti. We got Tahuti in the building as well.
I share my screen. Okay, so now this is just one of many. You know what I'm saying? Images that I have, but like I just want to say this nigga don't know what the fuck you talking about. You need to really shut the fuck up.
So show me.
Yo, no cursing, Pharaoh. Remember, I said that earlier.
I'm showing you so.
Come on, he's showing you respect. He's showing you respect.
Show me how that slide says what you say.
I swear I don't know who that dude is, man. He says Tahuti. The name sounds familiar, but I've never seen him before. Hey, yo, that has to be a joke. Like, he cannot be serious. That's not how he walks around daily. There's no way he believes that that's an appropriate uniform in today's America. There's no way.
Quiet, please. Damn, shut the fuck up. This is
disrespectful still.
This is the lower chamber of the Red Pyramid. So this is one of the points of argument that I want to just continue to say.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, before I jump into it, these are erosions in the sides of the Sphinx.
Oh, so you're saying what I said?
No, I'm not. I'm going through images. Shut the fuck up.
Come on, young Pharaoh. Come on, man.
Pharaoh, tell him stop talking while I'm talking.
Let him go, Jabari. Let him go, Jabari.
You did it the whole time.
So with that being said, this is weathering on the west side of the Great Pyramid. This is three different forms of water damage on three different structures. I'm not just talking about one structure. Now, not only is this three different structures, there's way more structures outside of these three. And the point I'm trying to make is the water damage, not just weathering from sand, but the water damage here is so severe on these structures that, and this was confirmed by over 250 geologists, you can go get Stephen Mailer, that these structures are older than the stories applicable to who they say built them. Period. Here's water in the bottom of the temple of Osiris. This water used to be at way of a higher depth. So the point I'm trying to make is my argument goes even longer than this, but I'm not going to show you my PowerPoint. But my point is, when you actually use real science and real chemistry to date the pyramids, you will see that not just date the pyramids, but date pretty much any and all structures throughout Egypt. You'll see that there was a body of water there before the Nile River was there called the Nile River, and this is why the Nile River is 8 miles off of its natural course. But you'll see that there was enough water there to sustain. You'll see that the entire landscape of Egypt was totally different than what we're taught. And not only that, you'll see that these structures are at minimum 40 to 100,000 years old, and this puts them above and beyond the scope of the stories that they're attributing to a lot of these structures or who they're saying built them. For example, how could Khufu have built the red pyramid if it was there before, if it's older, if its physical existence proves that it was here before even the date they said they did it. How could the Hebrews have built the temple of Ramesses if the temple of Ramesses was here before they were allegedly enslaved? All of these structures are older than a good majority of the stories given to us by Egyptologists. This is a fact. This is a fact. This is a fact. That's an undeniable fact that nobody is able to get around. That's an undeniable fact.
Said that 4 times. Can you be quiet now?
That's an undeniable fact.
Are you finished? You're saying the same thing over and over again. Are you finished?
Hey, look, I said
Do
the
you
same thing.
understand that though?
I'd like to respond to what you just said.
Go ahead, brother.
First of all, I want you to understand. He said, "How could Khufu have built the Red Pyramid?" Khufu didn't build the Red Pyramid. His father did, Seneferu.
Uh-oh.
No historian says that Khufu built the Red Pyramid. By the way,
how could he?
Wait a minute, brother.
Hold up, Pharaoh. You gotta let him finish.
I thought that was cool though. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I remember the guy now, right? With the spiders and stuff. Oh, you said fake spiders. Oh, he be faking? I thought it was real. Oh, I'm good with this guy. Never mind. Okay, never mind. I'm about to give him some credit. The whole time it's fake. Ah, shit.
Clear about this. We need to be very clear about this. Young Pharaoh is out of his depth. He'd be better to be in my class than to be arguing with me tonight. The reality is that no one argues that the Red Pyramid was built by Khufu. The Red Pyramid was built by his father. His father built 2 or 3 Merkutu, Seneferu.
Listen,
so I just want you to know.
Hold on, young Pharaoh, you gotta let him finish, brother.
And I also need for you to hear very clearly that I asked him to source up. He showed me a picture with his typing on the bottom of it. Does he think that's a source? Does he think that's a source?
I cited my source. I said Stephen Mailer. I said Stephen Mailer.
Very clear.
I said Stephen Mailer and 250 geologists.
If you are going to Mailer,
Young Pharaoh. Come on, brother. You gotta let him finish, brother. He's giving you that respect. He's giving you that respect, man. Let the brother finish.
If you're going to prove something, you have to know.
Oh, okay. So Pharaoh is rebuilding himself. So he's forced to abide by some of the rules because he doesn't have much of a following, right? So he's trying to rebuild himself. So this is why he's on his. This is considered his best behavior, by the way. This is why he's on his best behavior but if this was the young Pharaoh that was already had the momentum, shit, he'd have probably been hung up by now or cussed the Barry up. The spoiled, privileged clown.
Actually pull a source, and unfortunately our brother is not pulling sources. He showed a picture and with his own writing on it, and now he wants us to believe something based on, I guess, because he said it. That's what he thinks he's saying. So let me show you a scholarly article here. I mean, I wasn't prepared to answer such a ridiculous comment, but we can do this on the fly because it is ridiculous. I just went to JSTOR, right? And you'll see that I have a scholarly package on JSTOR because I'm a scholar. And so as you look here, you're going to see this article is the length of Seneferu's reign and how long it took to build the Red Pyramid. Khufu did not build the Red Pyramid. So this brother is out of his depth. This is a real problem here. He showed you some rocks and said, this proves that there's water there. But let's be clear. There are several temples that have groundwater. That doesn't mean that's groundwater. It's not from rains. And as I said to you, the only part that is in a lively debate, by the way, many scholars think the debate is over, I happen to not believe the debate is entirely over, but there are many scholars that argue that there's weathering on the side of the Heromaket statue that might argue that it is older. As I told you, that was the correct story. He went to his sources and realized that's the correct story. See,
No,
I have been teaching this for almost as long as you have been alive.
That don't mean shit.
So you have to understand, dear brother, you are out of your depth.
Do you know that?
Profanity all you want. You can say you want to disrespect my credentials all you want and talk about YouTube views.
Hurry up and be done.
The reality is that you are only competing with cat videos.
Hurry up and be done,
I'm
man.
talking about scholarship.
Hurry up and be
So
done.
if you want to be able to articulate yourself, you need to show us a proper source.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to like put people in your channel that says spoiled and privileged young Pharaoh, because by letting him know, like, yo, relax, like by doing that, he's gonna take that as you're disrespecting him or not letting him, you know, it's always gonna be negative. That's why it just ain't sometimes worth it.
He has not shown us anything.
Can I go, please? Can I go?
The only thing that young Pharaoh has showed us, I'm not gonna even go there. I'm not gonna even go there.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna go. Okay, so
I want young Pharaoh to just stick.
Okay, so let me say this, Senator, so he can stop wasting my time.
I'm wasting your time. I waited an hour for you, brother.
Sneferu and Khufu are not even real people that ever actually existed. Sneferu literally just means double harmony, and this is why the bent pyramid, along with some of them other pyramids, are bent because they conduct two separate frequencies. Now I said to say this: the story of the building of those pyramids does say that not just Sneferu but Khufu, because they say he built one and his son built one. But what I'm saying is, not only don't those structures once again outdate the stories, those people never even existed. Those people denote the purpose of those structures. Also, you said I never cited the source. I just showed you, not only scanned straight out of the book, The Land of Osiris by Stephen Mailer. I told you not only did I cite Stephen Mailer, I said 250 geologists will confirm. Then you want to sit here and say groundwater. I didn't just show you groundwater. I showed you 40,000 to 100,000 years of weathering on the sides of the pyramids. And then I also showed you water erosion in the bottom of the Red Pyramid, which would be underneath the foundation, which would be the basement, which would which showed a higher water level that these structures were in contact constantly at the time. And I also gave you the name of the river. I said the Nile River, which is the higher form of what the Nile River once was before Egypt lost a specific level of hydration. So I've given you sources. And once again, you know, I don't understand if you just want to, I don't know what your problem is or why you hard of hearing, but I'm telling you now, what I'm saying is this: the stories themselves are irrelevant to be arguing about because they're not real. They're not real. Sneferu and Khufu are names that denote frequencies. They're not even the actual people that actually built the structures, because the structures are even older than the damn stories. What are you talking about? Nobody could have built the structure around that time period because the structure was already here. And the names that are being attributed to these structures are actually being read by esoterics to denote the points of them. And this is why it has a double bend, because it used to generate electricity and it was used to emit a certain frequency. So the story is allegorical. What are you talking about? Just like the Bible, just like in the Bible, they say the characters are allegorical. That story is in Egypt, is telling the history of Egypt through Egyptology, but it's allegorical. That's not true either. The names are denoting the points of the pyramids, and the structures were actually here way, way longer than that. The story is younger than the structure that is being attributed to interact with. Those structures are older than Khufu, or those structures are older than Khufu, or any of them could have been. This is what I'm saying. What they say they built it between 3,200 to 2,200 BC. So that's what 3 to 6,000 years ago. Those structures are 40 to 100,000 years old. So nobody could have never built them back then because they was already there. So what I'm telling you is the people in the Egypt, in the stories of Egyptology are allegorical as well, just like in the Bible. A lot of this stuff is not to be taken literally. It's meant to be the purpose of the structure. And this is understood by technologists, technocracists. This is why microchips and microchipping is based upon the structures of the pyramid. Because it's meant to tell you how it's supposed to work without you really understanding it if you can't see behind the veil. But long story short, it's all esotericism, but it's not literal. It's not to be you doing the same thing that you would try to argue with a Christian about doing. You taking the story literal because you have a misunderstanding of what it really means. And you don't understand that. And you don't respect science. Like I said, over not one, imagine going to court and having one person testify on you and how much pressure you will be under versus if you had 250 people say they saw you do it. So take that understanding and let me not just say Stephen Mailer, but let me say even outside of Stephen Mailer in the scientific community, over 250 professional, not government employed geologists confirm that these structures have internal damage underneath the foundation that is so great that these structures could not be anything less to 40,000 to 100,000 years old. So I say that to say they're even older than the stories. So that right there proves the story. So the story can't be true. But then also I'm telling you that you have a misunderstanding of the story. The same way a lot of Christians got a misunderstanding of the story. It's allegorical. And the word Sneferu just means double harmony. I can tell you the exact frequency that it meant. Like I said, this is scant right out of the book. This ain't I ain't making it up. This is scanned right out of the books. I got the #1 library in the world out of any black man. This is scant right out of the book. You telling me you ain't, I'm saying it just says what it is. It just says what it is. And the upper walls of the Red Pyramid was used for acoustic resonance. It was used to vibrate sound. That's the truth. That's the truth. And water used to flow through it in what was called an aqueduct, and it would generate electricity. It was like a giant power plant. That's why they took the capstone off it. So I say that to say, your understanding of Egypt is not correct. It's not correct. It's not correct. This is why I'm the leader of the black community. This is why I'm the general. This is why I'm the one that's about to work with Japan and build a Japanese/Egyptian palace in Costa Rica. This is why I'm the one that got the shout out from the CIA. This is why I'm the one. And it's not you, because you don't know what you're talking about.
He's saying the same thing. You can make this move along. He's saying the same thing now.
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. This is why I was #1 on the App Store for education, and it wasn't you. It's why you the one shaking your head looking crazy.
I need you to moderate, brother. Come on now. He's saying the same thing.
All right, young Pharaoh. You gotta let him go. You gotta let him go and don't cut him off. He lets you speak. He lets you speak for 5 minutes without cutting you off.
I don't want this to turn into no debate. That's all I want to say. I'm gonna leave that right there.
Right.
Now,
do we got anything else you want to add?
Let me very clearly say.
All right, let him go, young Pharaoh. Let him go.
Let me say several things. I don't know if he realizes that he's defeating himself. He tells you the metanetter has not been translated. Then he tells you the meaning, which is incorrect, by the way, of the name Seneferu. So if it hasn't been translated, how can you tell us the meaning? It does not mean he is balanced. Nefer means beautiful or perfect. Sen is like brother. So it's almost like this brother has perfected things. That's his name. That's his name. So he's telling you we can't translate the language. Then he gives you a whole word salad for 7 minutes. But then he tells you what the word means, but it hasn't been translated. Boy, I'm telling you. Sonette, I'm going to get you for this. I'm going to get you for this. So, and I want you to be clear, he is still not showing any sources. He's not shown any sources. He said to you that Stephen Mailer is a geologist. Stephen Mailer is not a geologist. This is Stephen Mailer. Here you go. Sonetta, can you please show? This is Stephen Mailer. He's a European dude that says that he knows the knowledge of Kemet. He's an independent archaeologist, independent Egyptologist, he calls himself. That's what he is. None of them say that he's a geologist, as he just told you he is. Why am I refuting him with his own words? Why is this happening? By the way, he wanted to tell you, you want to believe the Caucasians. Then he says, you need to listen to Stephen Mailer. Is he a walking contradiction? I'm sorry, is this man not a person of European descent? Who is this person then, if that's who he's talking to? Who is this person? This person doesn't have more information than I do. He hasn't led more tours. He's a Rosicrucian. I'm the Kemetic priest. I'm the one that deals with allegory. He says I don't deal with allegory and I don't respect science. Those two things are opposite, brother. You can't say those two things together unless you have no problem not making sense. Then he says these things are older because there's water under it. And I told you it's groundwater. I have seen it. You have not seen it. It's groundwater. Groundwater comes up lots of times. I mean, there's groundwater coming up in Miami right now. That doesn't tell us a year. What you're confusing, and you've conflated a bunch of arguments that I could better argue. I could make your argument better than you. I got stuff to do. This is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. The question is around the Pharaoh market, because there is weathering on the sides of the enclosure that some people argue is by rain, not by groundwater. And so because they say that, they say, well, when was the last time there were great rains in Kemet? Probably 15,000 years ago. So there's some people who argue that the Pharaoh market must be 15,000 years. I'm not going to even go into that right now. He's conflated lots of things together that don't make sense about a place he's never been to. Speaking of people that don't know. What is happening? This is ridiculous. And he still has not shown us a source. I'm showing you his sources. He don't know what the word decipher means. He says Stephen Mailer is a geologist. He is not. He says you should listen to Europeans. Then he tells me that I have to listen to Stephen Mailer. What is happening here? This doesn't make any sense.
All right, Jabari.
Sonny, we have somebody with personality as loud as Pharaoh and Jabari. Like, it's like really pointless to invite anybody else on until one of them get off, because they'll be sitting around just listening to a dialogue for 2 hours before they finally say something. And then the person that they want to speak to directly is probably going to hop off. So it's like a 2 hour waste of time. I found that out the hard way, you know? So sometimes it's just like let two people build, let one fall back, and then invite somebody on, rather than everybody on, but everybody quiet for 2-3 hours. That doesn't really work.
Hold on, yo. Hold on. Jabari, if you ready to roll, you can go ahead. I'm gonna let Tahuti.
One more thing.
I'm gonna let Tahuti come in right now.
Yeah, I want to say one more thing. I want to say one more thing.
Hold on, Pharaoh, hold on, Pharaoh. He want to make one more statement. Go ahead.
I was not finished. Now, what young Pharaoh has done is he's conflated. He said that one of the pyramids might have been built by his son, or his father. He's correct, but he's confusing who he's talking about. There are some people who argue that Seneferu built 3 Mirkutu, right? One at Amaidum, one at Dashur, and the one that is known as the Red Pyramid today. There are other people that said his father or stepfather, Huni, might have built one of them, and he might have completed one of them.
Hey, yo, I'm going. Y'all are some fucking niggas.
That's what he's conflating. Khufu was not the builder of the Red.
I knew it wasn't gonna last. I knew it.
That is Seneferu that built
it.
the Red Mare.
So now this guy with the crazy ass hat, the clown jester uniform, now the person he was on to talk to, he can't talk to. I just called it. I said, bro, when you got loud personalities like that, it usually doesn't go well until one hang up. And one hung up. I'm telling you, young Pharaoh, he's definitely a clown show, one-man clown show. But he's entertaining, but he's a one-man clown show. He just can't really like have a discussion with somebody as serious as Jabari, bro Jabari. He just can't. And because Jabari's pointing out his flaws, he's gonna say, I'm going, stick out his tongue and go to sleep because he's on some downers. In my opinion. It's just speculation. Just can't. So now he on here looking crazy. He ain't nobody to talk to.
And once again, I have been inside of the Red Mare Coot.
All right, Jabari, you made him get out, man. You made him run, man. Real quick, Jabari. I know Tahuti wanted to get at him and say a few things, but sorry, Tahuti, he left. What do you think, man? What do you think about what you're hearing, man, or what you see, Tahuti? I actually, I was sitting here looking at him. I feel a little sorry for the brother, man. Y'all, I know y'all. I'm looking in the chat. Everybody going in on him. I'm looking like, damn, man. I just don't know. I don't know, man. Go ahead, Tahuti. What you think?
Yeah, peace, everybody. Peace, everyone on the panel. Greetings. Yes, I definitely wanted to interact with the young brother. I actually was sent a question into my pod class over whether the metanetter had been deciphered or translated. I told the person that I wasn't going to answer because I was waiting to speak to the three main people that are promoting this to the hundreds of thousands of people, and that is Sarah Seti, Young Pharaoh, and Walter Williams. So when I heard about this, I came on, and now before I had a chance to speak,
Yeah, of course. You know what's
I
gonna work.
guess Jabari pushed him back into the rabbit hole. Not sure where he went, but he was pushed back out of existence, and that's too bad. But hopefully he'll come on. That was not mature of you, young Pharaoh. Maybe you can develop and take the word young out of your name and come back better. I did have some things I wanted to present. If there's any representatives of his that believe the Metanetter has not been translated, they can come up and we can discuss too. But I really wanted to speak directly with him with what I wanted to show. Is he totally off Sonnet, or is he in the back room waiting?
Nah, he left. I'm hitting him up now, man. Texting him. Okay,
yeah, so absolutely love to speak with him, and
Yeah, of course.
that is a very unfortunate statement and agenda that's being pushed.
Right.
And then I saw him definitely change.
Dropped off like I knew he would. So let me go ahead on to the next. I didn't ever watch the full thing, so.
Give me some space.
I just put a picture in the chat as well.
Come on, running! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Hands out! Hands out! Hands out on your stomach! On your stomach!
Chill, not resisting. Let me get on my back. 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 Let me get on my back.
No.
Let me get on my back, bro. Let me get on my back.
I got it.
5576, where's that one? Well, he's in custody.
Oh,
It's not him. Damn, bro, y'all done wrestling me down. Damn, what? Y'all see? No, a girl called me. A girl called me.
Sure, yeah.
How the fuck put up on me and a girl just called me? What the hell? A girl called me and said, stay right here. Yeah, I call the phone.
No.
What the hell? Who that bag from?
You threw it down. You threw it down. Well, that's weird. 'Cause that's you, right? Oh, look, Cameron Deal. We're looking for you. Okay. Well, you're going to be late. You're under arrest.
Now, oh shit, I may do that. Yeah, I would love for black society to. Let me make sure I see it. Let me make sure I got the word right. This is something that we have never done as a collective. Okay, I had it right. Repudiate these niggas from our society, right? When are we going to say, yo, we do not associate, tolerate, Harvard, these niggas. Please understand that. They come from us, but we're not from them. They come from us, but we're not from them. That's a one-way street. When are we going to do that, man? In the Bible, Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead. So when these niggas get roughed up by police officers and shot, let them niggas protest and, you know, let them niggas do it. You're like, yo, ain't one of us, we're good. Okay? Anyway, let me get rid of that one. Let's go back. Let's go back in the rabbit hole.
There's a killer on the loose in Milwaukee, and the victim's family says the man wanted for pulling the trigger should have been locked up at the time.
Fox 6 investigator Brian Polson shows you why.
This is some crazy shit right here. I'm telling you, black society is the worst society in America. And it's niggas, it's black people. It's black people. Our tolerance for our low lives in our society is unbelievable. It's probably second to or worse than white society tolerance for the KKK during the height of the Jim Crow era. I'm telling you, yo, we have a tolerance for our menaces, man. Oh my God. Murderers, felons, we got a high tolerance for them motherfuckers, man. We protect them the same way white society protected their murderers and terrorists. It did during the height of Jim Crow. We do the same shit today. All right, same shit.
Why one of Wisconsin's most wanted criminals keeps getting caught, then released, and the one factor that makes this case different from the Waukesha parade attack.
It doesn't take a sophisticated assessment tool to see this person is dangerous.
Complete menace of the city.
The trick is measuring that danger in dollars.
Money ultimately at the end of the day does not equate to safety.
And that explains why Kenneth Twyman is a wanted man again.
It makes no sense whatsoever to me.
This woman, we'll call Mary, is worried.
We don't know Kenny's next move, and that's a fear for us. That's a great fear.
That's why you're talking to me in the dark here.
Yes, exactly.
Last month outside the Quick Mart near Fond du Lac and Locust, someone shot and killed her nephew, 24-year-old Tavon Luckett.
What happened? What happened?
Her confusion turned to anger when prosecutors charged Twyman with homicide.
4 outstanding warrants, 4 felony open cases.
In 2018, police say Twyman led them on a high-speed chase, crashed into an SUV with a mother and 3 young children inside, then ran off into the darkness. Inside his car, police found a half pound of marijuana, cocaine, heroin, scales, a gun, ammo, and 7 mobile phones, including one that contained videos so concerning.
Never seen such reckless behavior in my days.
Twyman quickly became one of Wisconsin's most wanted.
U.S. Marshals are asking for your help locating this 19-year-old Milwaukee man.
After Fox 6 News featured Twyman's story in December of 2018.
Tonight, that suspect is in police custody.
U.S. Marshals picked him up in Arkansas. A Milwaukee judge set bail at $3,000 cash. And a few months later, Twyman was out.
He was free to wander the streets in Rome, to do whatever he wanted to do.
Since then, he's been in and out of jail, skipping court at least 6 times along the way. And in January, U.S. Marshals went to get him again. This time, they found him at his mom's Milwaukee apartment, along with a 9mm handgun.
Mom, definitely go. Hey, that mom definitely gonna protect her poor baby. They out here fucking dangerous, violent menace to society. But mom, oh yeah, mom, not necessarily dad, but mom, you can't see when he died, oh, he ain't never hurt nobody. Oh, mom definitely gonna protect him.
Times along the way.
You know, nigga don't work, nothing. No future. Mom know that shit. These piece of shit moms don't send their sons to the military. They see all the criminal behavior, the potential criminal behavior, the potential violence. Instead of saying, you know what? Hey, man, redirect that shit overseas. Fight for your country. Nope. Fight for your hood, your street gang, and kill other black folks.
And in January, U.S. Marshals went to get him again. This time, they found him at his mom's Milwaukee apartment, along with a 9mm handgun, 17-round magazine.
Nigga had the gun. You trying to tell me mom never came across that fucking gun? 17-round magazine. A 17-round magazine. Fuck out of here. This nigga had all this shit in mom's house. Lock mom goofy ass up and fucking repossess her goddamn house. Foreclose her house.
2 pounds of marijuana and wads of cash.
State of Wisconsin versus Kenneth Twyman.
Marijuana and wads of
cash. Now, this motherfucker ain't gonna work nowhere, but he's able to give his mom money here and there. It's her little gangster, gullible ass. Lock that ass up for conspiracy, man.
Cash.
State of Wisconsin versus Kenneth Twyman.
In a digital recording of Twyman's initial appearance, his lawyer tells the court $1,000 bail is more than enough.
The only other job he has is working with his father at his father's store.
Still, prosecutors wanted much more, and they got it.
I am going to follow the state's recommendation to set the $7,500 cash.
That's pretty substantial.
They're asking for $7,500 cash for this nigga to get out of this violent ass nigga. Man.
Substantial amount of bail, right? $7,500? Yeah.
4 days later,
I don't want to be on that camera.
This man, who identified himself as a family member of Twyman's, paid $7,500.
And he's out again.
I don't blame him. It probably wasn't even his money. It's probably old boy's money. Like, yo, man, you should take my money from so-and-so. I don't think my man put his own money. I think old boy was like, yo, can you grab my money at the shoebox and come take $7,500 out, leave the rest, don't touch it, bail me out? I can't fault him for that. But, all right.
To commit murder.
Don't put me in this shit. All right. You know what I mean? Leave me the fuck alone.
Murder.
On April 14th, police say Tavon Luckett went into the Quick Mart to get pizza rolls. When he came out, he recognized Kenny Twyman and called his name. A witness said the two men appeared.
No, John Morant. He's no man. This nigga. No. He's big John Morant. John Morant wants to be him.
To shake hands before Twyman shot Luckett in the neck and chest, then hopped in a car and rode away.
Did that cash bond keep your family safe?
No. No, it did not. We are still not safe.
We're equating a higher cash bail with public safety, and that's just not the case.
Nick Sainer is co-founder of Justice Point, Milwaukee County's pretrial services agency, and an outspoken advocate of bail reform.
If money isn't going to work and money doesn't work, then we have to take a look at other options.
But bail reform means different things to different people. The Waukesha parade attack last fall focused attention on low bail for violent offenders, prompting State Senator Julian Bradley to call for minimum bail amounts for certain crimes.
How do you pick a fixed dollar amount like $5,000 or $10,000 and say that's the magic number?
That's not the magic number, it's the minimum. It's the starting point.
Twyman posted a total of $12,500, but still wound up charged with homicide.
When someone needs to be detained, they need to be detained, period.
Sainer wants to eliminate cash bail altogether by releasing most defendants until their cases are resolved, but holding the most dangerous ones in jail no matter how much cash they have.
You're held until your hearing date. How do you feel about that?
I think that's a very good idea.
As it is, Mary says the criminal justice system let her family down, but it's what happened after her nephew's death that rubbed salt in the wound.
You know that he was going to be there via Zoom. I mean, why didn't you go and get this guy?
On April 21st, a Milwaukee court commissioner issued a homicide warrant for Twyman. The next day, he was in court on a different case, appearing by Zoom from his lawyer's office in Racine. The prosecutor knew there was a warrant, but according to Deputy DA Kent Lovern, she said nothing.
It would be in the interest of law enforcement and in our interest to not have that information divulged to a subject who is wanted.
All they had to do was just pick up the phone and make a phone call.
Mary says her family members are grieving, but they are also scared.
Who knows what he's going to do next?
If the system won't hold Kenneth Twyman accountable, she says,
this could turn into a real gun battle within the city of Milwaukee.
The streets will. Kenneth Twyman was actually due in court in Waukesha County on Monday for a plea and sentencing in a felony bail jumping and drug possession case from 2021. But with that homicide warrant out for his arrest in Milwaukee, of course, he was a no-show here. We're told Milwaukee police have now asked U.S. Marshals to find Kenny Twyman for the third time. In Waukesha, Brian Polson, Fox 6 Investigators.
Kenneth Twyman has retained attorney Mark Richards to defend him in the 2018 police chase and at least one other case. Richards, of course, is best known for defending Kyle Rittenhouse on his way to an acquittal over the Kenosha protest shootings. He did not return a phone call seeking comment.
These piece of shit ass niggas, man. Y'all fucking crazy niggas want to protect them. Fuck out of here. All right, next one. And this one's too piece of me. I watched that one, but this one I did not watch. I just seen a little bit of it to see where it's going before I want to save it or not. But I seen it.
You've seen the videos. Crime Tracker 10 has told time and time again. They're stealing their cars, then they're using those cars to commit more crimes. Columbus police tracked 2 stolen cars to this area, but the problem hasn't stopped.
They were picking on vulnerable parts of our society.
Crime Tracker 10's Lacey Chris was the first to tell you about the game over kids stealing cars to commit violent crimes. Well, now more than a year later, the problems in our community have not stopped. So why and who are these teens? Crime Tracker 10's Lacey Chris went straight to our court judges to ask what's being done to keep these juveniles from reoffending.
Only going 100. They're not going to be able to chase us for that long.
This is Tyrus Turner.
These niggas, man. Yo, they're housed by somebody, some type of guardian, grandma, mama, somebody, deadbeat dad, somebody housed these niggas. There's no way that gun is legally his in juvenile. Okay? And yo, what is the trend that's attracting these little bad fucking deserving death ass niggas to violence? Like, these guys are at the age where life is supposed to be fun as hell. There's a lot of the world to see. Like, when I was like 16, 17, 18, 19, man, shit, I'm going out. I'm experienced. I'm everywhere. These niggas want to give you 25 years. They want to give the system 25 years of their life at the best time of their life. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25 years. What kind of home is brewing these little fucking nigglets?
Who was 15 at the time last October, shooting a Facebook Live video as he and another juvenile are running from Obet's police in a stolen car. What they didn't know is Franklin County Chief Deputy Jim Gilbert was driving in the area. He heard the chase and pulled off the road in an unmarked vehicle and threw spike strips to try and stop the teens.
No, brother, no, brother, no.
Obviously very concerned for the safety of the Obet's police officers as well as the deputies, even myself.
Oh! He tried to throw the spikes out, cuz. Spike with my dick. Dead, cuz. He just missed, though.
Gilbert hoped since Turner recorded his own crime spree, it would land Turner behind bars to think about his actions.
I don't understand how you don't watch parts of this video and become as shocked as you should be, knowing that lives were at risk and they have no regard for anybody's safety.
You probably haven't heard about the crimes Turner is accused of committing because he's a juvenile. 10 TV does not name juveniles or show their faces, but because of the repeated violent crimes, we are sharing some names and showing their faces. Turner has been charged 31 times for gun and car theft offenses.
He should have been choked out in a goddamn train, man. 31 times, this nigga. These niggas be escaping death. Like, and it be good black men, good black women that gotta face these like horrendous crimes from idiots. But niggas like him, this should have been, I mean, he should have been Amadou Diallo. You dig? No disrespect, but this the nigga, Trayvon Martin. This is the nigga that should have been Zimmerman should fucking strangled and shot. This motherfucker, man. A fucking menace to a society, bro. A menace. Fucking nigga deserve death.
TV does not name juveniles or show their faces, but because of the repeated violent crimes, we are sharing some names and showing their faces. Turner has been charged 31 times for gun and car theft offenses between September 2017 and April 2022.
Nah, the piece of shit dad, no military, no officers, no boot camp. Let him stick home 31 times. Like, what do you think your kid is headed for? This piece of shit nigga, 16 years old or somewhere around there, and got arrested 31 times. Yo, the moms, I agree with Camilla Harris. Yo, where her fucking name is. The parents should be locked the fuck up and served a fine. Like, yo, you brewed this little piece of shit.
Hilliard police in an accident with a stolen car and a school bus. Through public records.
They don't deserve. Nah, ain't no Malcolm X changes. Ain't no Malcolm X makeovers. You take your ass to prison for 30 fucking years, man. No probation, nothing. Yeah, I'm against that old Malcolm X makeover shit. I go to prison, I keep my life right. Fuck out of here, you nigga. You make a bad decision, you ain't come out of prison for 30 years, nigga. You ain't no man. You be Malcolm X, motherfucker. You gonna come out Nelson Mandela.
Records request, Crime Tracker 10 learned the juvenile prosecutor in the case wrote in an email to detectives that he asked the magistrate to send Turner to juvenile prison since Turner was already on supervision for more than 5 felony cases.
Yeah, but this nigga is housed somewhere. Somebody is housing this nigga and letting him run records like this. Like, there's no no guardian influence this motherfucker, man. Give this nigga 25 years in whatever prison you want to give that nigga, and give his mom and dad some goddamn heavy fines. That's the type of time I'm on. You pick to give a motherfucker 15 years, $15,000 child support. Get that mom 15, that dad $15,000 fucking dollars worth of fines for this shit right here. For having the son. You know what I mean? Now, it's just one thing if the mom and dad divorce this motherfucker and say, nah, you're doing your own. Connect me. Mom or dad, somebody house, grandma, somebody housing this motherfucker. Aunt, uncle, mom's friend, dad's friend, they should be held financially responsible for this nigga societal menacing.
In the email, the prosecutor wrote in part, the magistrate would not consider my request and instead placed him on new terms of probation.
Look at these motherfuckers Hispanic blasting fucking. I can't stand these motherfuckers blasting music, man.
In April, Columbus police confirmed they arrested Turner after they say he struck a police officer in a stolen car.
It just shows that these kids, if they have no regard for a uniformed police officer, then they have no regard for you or I.
Columbus Police Commander Dwayne Mabry says Turner is considered a game-over kid, one of about 40 police tracked for violently stealing cars, mostly for joyrides. Through public records requests, we obtained a list of 4 groups of juveniles police tracked as a part of the operation. We mapped it out for you with the juveniles' initials. According to Columbus Police, from the beginning of the year through the end of April, there were nearly 3,000 cars reported stolen in the city of Columbus. Many of them were stolen along the Morse Road corridor, and Mabry says many of those thefts were by juveniles. According to Columbus Police, at least one of the game-over kids has been a homicide victim. 18-year-old Chaz Fleming was shot and killed inside a stolen car in March. Mabry says at least 3 other game over kids were in the car at the time. All juveniles who'd been arrested for stealing cars and had been released.
All juveniles. These fucking parents had failed black society, man. Failed black society, man. That's why I say, man, don't include me in none of this black. Fuck, I'm not going to your picnic. Nigga. Fuck yeah.
They are bragging about it. It's a slap in the face to what we're trying to do.
Mabry explains how frustrating it is for officers to arrest juveniles multiple times, even in 1 week.
We had a kid just brag to us.
So what y'all expect law enforcers to do? Politicians, and now they're gonna bury these little fucking nigglers. Motherfucker, like, cause your own community's like, yeah, man, fuck it, man, throw the book at them. These niggas are reckless. They that disrespectful law enforcement, you know. Black society got no chance to talk to these piece of shit niggas, man.
Us within the last month. We asked him, well, how often are you doing this? Says, stealing particularly Kias and Hyundais. And he said, well, I'm taking about 7 to 10 of these a week.
Mabry argues officers will continue to make the arrests.
What happens to them once we arrest them? That is not on us. That's
I ain't got my body cam on. I'm fucking a little kid up, man.
That's on the court, but we're going to keep doing our job.
A lot of people wonder how these kids can continuously be arrested and charged and still be put back out on the streets.
It does appear that the juvenile can go out.
Because those laws were lenient for white kids, white juveniles, white juvenile offenders. But now you see black folks in that area are benefiting from those lenient laws. They're like, shit, we gotta make a change.
As you've mentioned in that one juvenile's case, and reoffend since 2017.
Juvenile Court Administrative Judge George Leach is familiar with the game over kids. He was a defense attorney before he took the bench less than 2 years ago. He admits the carjacking videos are disturbing.
It's almost hard to believe.
Like cameras rolling,
and I know it's real. I mean, I'm living it. I know it's real. But it's real. And I know it's real. I'm living it. I know it's real. But it's just, the level is just almost hard to conceive that a juvenile.
Leach explained.
The level I'm living is just almost hard to conceive that a juvenile.
Leach explains during COVID, the court did not hold as many juveniles as they typically would, but they are reevaluating the scoring to hold juveniles. He says those who are put on juvenile probation are about 77% likely to reoffend.
Man. Put these motherfuckers in prison, Rome, 15 fucking years, man. Try these, like, how come niggas ain't being tried? They see those violent crimes, man. Fuck out of here with this shit. I guarantee you, they can't block these piece of shit niggas up because the laws were created lenient for white boys, white juveniles, white menace society, white potential school shooters.
How do you, as a judge, get through to that 75, 77% who reoffend to make sure they don't show back up into your court?
I say to them, I read the PSIs on other kids and my own kids, and I see where some kids think it's a joke, and I say it's not a joke. I want them to call me the moment you do something wrong.
Leach says the juvenile judges are working with Columbus Police and the Franklin County Prosecutor's Office to find a strategy to keep the juveniles from reoffending and protecting the public.
So what is the solution?
The solution is to figure out ways to connect, as you said earlier in your interview. How do you connect to these kids? We have to connect. And the solution gets back to putting services in place that connect.
Mabry says the community is stepping in to help the criminal justice system to stop the violent juveniles.
And a lot of these crimes that we're solving, we're getting the help of family members. We're getting the help of the people within the community that these kids are impacting.
For Crime Tracker 10, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.
And if you have a case you want our Crime Tracker 10 team to check out, just send an email to crimetracker10@10tv.com.
All right. Stupi's giving us 2 good videos. Which I know I do watch your videos when you send me them. So I'm not one of those guys that send me a video, I ignore it. The watch sent some videos, and I watched one. I didn't get a chance to others because I still watch my videos.
On December 4, 2022, Brookhaven police officers were called to the scene of a crash in Atlanta, Georgia. When the police arrived at the scene, they found 3 cars in the middle of the road. An Uber driver was rear-ended by the suspect and his car was pushed across the intersection. He was later taken to the hospital. While talking to the driver of the car that initiated the accident, officers detected the smell of alcohol. The driver and his female companion were later arrested.
I'm good, yeah. So vehicle over here, it's a male driver. That's his license. He seems to be in busted. No visible injuries. Car's totaled. And then there's like 2 other vehicles.
Okay.
What is the point of a fire?
Were you driving?
Yeah, I was driving. Yeah.
What's the point of a fire?
I'm sorry.
Fucking thingy?
If somebody is injured, that's what.
Nobody's injured.
That's just.
But can he not get his phone out the car?
My phone was in the car somewhere.
In there at 10,
Can
no.
you give me 1 second? Can you tell me what happened?
So I was driving, and all of a sudden, this traffic light turned red. And this guy tried to pass it, and I was stopping. And he stopped all of a sudden, and then boom, I hit his shit. And then
Which car? Okay, this is your car, right?
yeah, that's my car right here.
And you was going this way.
Yes, sir. Literally, I wasn't trying to turn left in the center lane. I was going straight.
You was going straight. Or were you finna try to go to the left?
No, I wasn't trying to go to the left lane. I was going straight.
What's your phone number?
Oh,
The
why?
shit that I done been in now is crazy.
Northwest.
Yes, bitch, damn. Hello? Okay. No, not me. The nigga.
That's crazy.
So, you coming this way?
Yeah.
Which car?
You was still undefeated in the air hockey?
I couldn't tell you.
Listen to this bitch for the streets. Are they talking to the nigga who right? The bitch drunk as hell too. Listen to this, yo. I mean, goddamn, yo. And why there's some passport boys, y'all, some sisters going to white people, whoever. Black and women are fucked up.